Hey guys, Marsagan here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so we got an interesting update in the news today. Obviously, with everything going on in the game at the moment, I say everything as if it's a load of things, right? But with what's going on in the game at the moment, things obviously have been pretty quiet. We got some content drop yesterday. There's basically 3 new events. I did the videos for all of those yesterday, and then that was essentially it. We didn't have any idea of anything else really that is going to be coming aside from the final red zone stage for the, well, I say final, the next Daima red zone stage. I actually don't imagine it will be the last one, considering it's the 3 Tamagami fights that we'll have gotten so far. I can certainly imagine that it ends with a Goma fight. There could potentially even be like a Ku and Do stage in there as well. But either way, that's the only upcoming content that we really know about. So it's interesting because I've seen very mixed reactions, I guess, that today something appeared in the news, one of these information on upcoming content things. And I think a lot of people probably got a little bit excited because it's like, yes, we're getting some news on like actual more stuff is coming out. And then unfortunately it seems that yeah, there's only one thing listed under here, which is the Launches Treasure Hunt event. So this event is returning. This event has featured, I had a quick look back to see, I even found one of my old videos from like 2018, which is kind of crazy. This event has come to the game, as far as I can tell, twice in the past, and was slightly different both times in terms of things like the number of attempts. Once was 1 per day, and it was like every day. I think it was maybe during an anniversary. It was during a big special event. I don't want to say without being able to see where it was, because the wiki's not particularly clear with dates. And then there was another time where it came back and you could do it like, I think it was once a week. But it gave like more stones per time or like more stones per mission. I'd have to double check it, but basically this is the only thing that's in the news for upcoming content. Now it's interesting for this to have appeared in the news today, because normally when this kind of stuff appears, it means that that content is coming out within a couple of days. So if anything, this event could be dropping on Friday at like the earliest, which the interesting thing about that is that that would mean that there would have to be a data download tomorrow, because we haven't had any information on, in the like data downloads that we've had so far, we don't have any info on any upcoming events that we hadn't already seen, like being live in the game yet. So that means that this event has to be added in with the data download, which will be tomorrow. Potentially that could reveal some other stuff as well, but they've been quite good recently with not having things like easy A's and stuff like that like spoiled in a data download. So this is the thing, right? We'll get a data download tomorrow in theory, which will hopefully show some stuff, maybe like future events, or show like when the next stage to an event is being added or something like that. But it's probably not going to show anything outside of the ordinary of what we're expecting, right? Like I wouldn't expect to see a big new event that we've not been announced, like this one is being here, an easy A or anything like that, because like I say, they've been pretty good recently with actually just telling us about all that stuff in game or on Twitter before it comes out, rather than it being like randomly spoiled in a data download or something. So it will be interesting to see how exactly this plays out, because yeah, it will be coming to the game, as I say, should be in the next couple of days. Otherwise it's odd for it to have appeared in the news today. But yes, we will be seeing the return of the Launches Treasure Hunt event. So this event, if we switch over to the wiki here and take a look at it, so there were two, so it was the Worldwide Celebration 2020. I think this was the last time that it happened. So Worldwide Celebration 2020, 5 years ago. And we had one stage, once per week you could do the stage, clear the stage to get 20 dragon stones, attempt the event each week to get a total of 100 dragon stones. So each clear was 20 stones, and it was available for 5 weeks essentially, so you could get 100 stones in total for 5 weeks during the Worldwide Celebration 2020. And then you could get medals and stuff like that on the map as well. There's nothing about missions here, so I think you literally just got the 20 stones drop each time you played it. Whereas the previous one, the 250 million download celebration, which of course there's what these events used to be called before they got rebranded to the worldwide celebration. So this is the one that I found my previous video on. This was the 29th of August 2018. And so yeah, this one, same thing, boss Roshi, 10 stones per clear. You could beat the event every day. And then yeah, it was available, was it for 7 days? Yeah, for a total of 70 days. It was literally 1 week during the download celebration. So this one gave out 70. So obviously people quite excited, like this event, even when it first came out, once per day, 10 stones, 70 stones, just like that, pretty good. And then it came back 2 years later with 20 stones, only available each week, but obviously added up to a total of 100 stones rather than 70. So hey, either way, right, on this, in this kind of time frame, in this part of the year, in this part of the calendar where we are slowly but surely working towards the anniversary, any amount of extra free stones is good. I made a video the other day talking about like the number of banners that have come out recently compared to the number of stones that have been given out with like the content that we've been receiving. So something like this is actually very good to sort of go towards making up for the small amount of content that we have been getting compared to the amount of banners that have been dropping in such like quick succession. So I do like to see this, see the return of the event. So as you can see, not only is it coming back for the 3rd time, but it is going to be structured slightly differently. Because before, like I say, it was once per day the first time around, 10 stones each time, available for 7 days. Then it came back once per week, 20 stones each time. And now if we look at the thing on here, it's can be attempted 3 times every 7 days. So it's like a lot of these events we get now with the temporary link level thing, boosts and stuff like that, where you can do it 3 times within the week and then have to wait for it to reset and then can do it 3 times again. And it says attempt the event every week to get a total of 30 dragon stones. Now, I'm sure it means, I think it means each time, right? Because it's, I assume, can be attempted 3 times every 7 days. It's going to be going back to that format of 1 clear is 10 stones. So that would make it, by doing the 3 clears, you get 30 stones. It does say attempt it every week to get a total of 30. So that could mean that it's available for, let's say, like 2 weeks and you only get 5 stones each time, because then by doing it every week you get a total of 30 stones. But I think it's probably a bit of a mistranslation, and it is like 10 stones per time. So each week, as long as you do the 3 attempts, you get 30 stones. Obviously no idea how long this event will be up for, because that's the interesting thing about the timing of this releasing, is the fact that it's now, what, the 19th of November. If we take a look back at the event info for this part 2 of like the Daima Goku and Goma celebration, we're already at this point now. So we've had Goma drop, we've got the burst mode, we've got the intensifying fights, ESBR, and then as I mentioned, we have stage 3 of the Daima Red Zone coming out on the 28th, which is still like a good little ways away now. Like today is Wednesday the 20th. This is like a week and 2 days away. So it's interesting that this event would be coming out now and is potentially going to be available for multiple weeks, because with the way that it's worded, I'm not sure why would it be worded like it's 3 times every 7 days, and then it says attempt the event every week to get 30 dragon stones. So you would assume that means it's going to be available for at least 2 weeks, because why would it only be up for 1 week, but then say attempt the event every week, and like limited attempts can be attempted 3 times every 7 days. Now, I'm not expecting anything crazy like it being a permanent thing that like runs up until like the next anniversary or something like that, which obviously that would be awesome with the amount of stones that it's giving out. But I think that's definitely way too much of a over expectation. So hopefully it's going to be around for at least 2 or 3 weeks, maybe 4 or 5 if we are lucky. Adding up to, I mean, 5 weeks would be awesome, right? Adding up to a total of like 150 stones, and that takes us up to kind of like almost the end of the year. So I think that would actually be pretty cool, but we have no real indication from this exactly how long it's going to last and exactly how many attempts we are actually going to be able to make. But regardless of that, you know, we'll take it, an event that gives out a nice little chunk of stones for very little effort because it is a typical growth sort of stage like the Roshi training where, you know, the boss is just going to get absolutely one shot, even probably by like your link level team. So that gives you a nice easy way to grab some extra stones as we head off towards the end of the year and go towards the anniversary and stuff like that. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Are you looking forward to this? Have you been around for the previous iterations, 2020 and 2018? Let me know your thoughts down below. Hopefully, like I say, we'll get a data download tomorrow now, which will give us maybe a little bit more information as well. But obviously, we will have to wait and see. So let me know all your thoughts down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.